Hello, I'm designing stickers again. I don't think anyone will be here at almost 3 a.m. my time, but I want to have a live story time type deal because I can't sleep and I might as well be doing something halfway constructive. Almost said destructive, ha ha ha. But, alright. As some of you know, I sell furniture as a living. As my for real big girl job. And we are commission, which means that I have to sell stuff in order to make much money. We do hourly too, but it's only $9 an hour. And I have to sell a certain amount in order to stay part of the company. And the amount of time I spend with the customer means if I'm with a customer, if there's other salespeople there and they have a person or they don't have a person, they'll get more ups, more opportunities to sell something. And so time is precious. Now, if everybody has somebody, then it basically rotates again in terms of having someone getting an up. So again, time is a precious commodity. And I want to talk about this one customer that I've had. I don't want to share his name, but it's very frustrating. We call him the sugar daddy because he always and I think I could hold you all a little bit about him before, but he literally, all he does is talk about how much money he freaking makes. I make X amount of money a year. I could take care of you. You're so beautiful, type of thing. And he's a lot older than me. I'm 32. He's 49 or almost 49. And anyway, he talks about how much money he makes and how much tax return he's gonna get, that sort of thing. And he had been in there 6 times that I'm aware of that I was actually there to take care of him. The first time was just a run through. Didn't think too much about that. The second time he was there an hour-ish, hour and a half, something like that. He had narrowed it down to 2 choices and talked about potentially getting a bedroom suite and maybe a dining set type of thing. Again, I didn't think too much about that. And I get flirted with by creepy men all the freaking time. So it's just one of those things. I just have to kind of deal with it, be polite and be nice to the customer. And, don't act like I'm interested, but don't necessarily be rude to them. Be I just don't have time to date right now, or I have more things to be concerned about on my plate, blah, blah, blah. Any freaking excuse not to go out with these creepy people. And I guess I could just start saying I have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. That would really throw him off, even though I'm straight. Like, that usually might throw him off a little bit. Like, no, nope. Although some of them, they would think that was hot. They'd be like, oh, well, you and your girlfriend and me can have a threesome or whatever the heck. Like, no, I'm in a loving relationship, even though I'm as single as all heck. Again, maybe if he wasn't so creepy as all heck, I might be more like, oh my god, yes, why not? He's a little bit older. But there are so many red flags and such a creepy guy. But anyway, he came in a third time. He was there for freaking ever, like 3 or more hours, at least 3 hours. And he was like, I'm probably gonna get this red one here. I was like, okay, and I wrote him a quote for 2 separate ones. And then I did another quote for like a bedroom suit he was looking at. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then he didn't show up for like a long ass time. And then he showed up again. He's like, hey, remember me? I'm Sugar Daddy, not his real name. I was like, oh, hey. I'm like, oh, great. And he again was there for like an hour. And he had like had me write up a quote again. And then he wasn't there forever. Like, this has been going on for months. And anyway, I'm not sure how I want to make the writing go. We'll think about it. To fit anyway, he's like, came in the third time and he had changed his or fourth time, I think it was the fourth time. He had changed his mind completely to one of our new items. Again, I don't think necessarily that much about it because, people change their minds. It happens. And anyway, I was like, okay, and I wrote him up, and he actually applied for credit, and hold on. He, actually, I hate how they've switched this up. Bold. Let's go with that. Done. Ew, I don't like that. My network connection is fine, Omlet. What is wrong with this thing? I'm a Barbie girl living in a Barbie world. Newtown. Okay. Well, that's basically what he was like wanting to believe. Anyway, he was super creepy. Like, while there was another family there, I was just with him. One of the other sales associates was with the with the family. He went up to this sectional where this family was sitting looking at it, and he leans down near to the family, gives the sectional a good snifferoonie, and he's like, you can tell this is real leather. That's the good stuff. And then he goes back over to the one that he's looking at that is also leather. That's just a normal sofa. Wrong with this thing? You know what? I'm tired of messing with it. Alright. But he finally put money down, applied for credit, all the good jazz. And I thought, finally this dude is more or less going to be out of my hair. He might come back for like I don't like the bold underprint. It's fine. I'll leave it there for right now. And, more or less I'm going to be done with him. I might have to deal with him again if he actually wants to buy his, whatever with us. But, I've actually made a decent sale, like, over $4,000 or close to it, because he got pretty much everything for the living room. And I was very grateful. I had spent close to 6 hours with this dude because he had been there so long. And he came in another time. And the last time he was freaking there, when he was actually buying another coffee table, he had asked me to marry him jokingly, and I was like, I'm not the marrying type, ha 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 ha. Although I probably am, like, really the marrying type. But anyway, I turned him down as politely as possible. And maybe he was just a lonely man. But nah, I don't think so. But anyway, I was like, okay, maybe I'm done with dealing with him now. More or less. And perhaps we can have a business type relationship where I'm friendly to him, but he's not a creeper. But he was super creeper. And then apparently one day when I was there's a couple of other things. Oh, he talks so bad to his mother. I feel so sorry for her. She's an older lady, like he's like 49, so she's assuming she had him in her 20s, like in her 80s. And she's not in super great health. And to me, that's like, and she seemed like such a nice older lady. Like, I'm not saying she's perfect or anything. And maybe because my mom passed away, that to me, unless they do like something stupid crazy, you should be respectful to your mother. And stuff. My cat's snoring. But maybe that's just me and my weird whatever, because I have post-traumatic whatever stress due to my mother passing, and the way she passed was such a I don't want to say it was like it wasn't unexpected, because she had been fighting breast cancer for 3 years. It would have been 3 years. But it was sudden in a way. And anyway, he talked down to his mother. He talked to himself in the third person. Like, he was sitting on this leather couch and he was like sniffing it. Which, in all fairness, this leather couch is like a newer selection. So it smells super strong of that leather smell. And I love that leather smell too. I'm sorry, I do. And this dude was like trying to get this stupid thing to line up. But anyway, he was like, okay, let's go. Let's do this thing. And again, he had financed. That's what I don't understand. And if he makes all this freaking moolah, why are you canceling this, my dude? You've wasted 6 hours of my time, as well as your own. Were you just there to flirt with me, my dude? Like, for real? 'Cause I ain't going out with you just because you bought, like, a huge amount of money with me. I'm sorry, too many red flags. I do not want to end up murdered, cut up into pieces, or turned into a doll that you have tea time with. Maybe you wouldn't have done that, but I don't know. Again, okay, sure. Such a creepers. Oh, and he canceled the entire order. First of all, one day when I wasn't there on one Sunday, he canceled the coffee tables. Like, okay, sure, why not? And then this past Saturday, he called and he was like, "Hey, love," and he did that every time, or "Hey, beautiful," and he called there several freaking times, and he was like, and it's not like I don't mind being called beautiful, but he did it in such a creepy, slimy way, and like, he's like, "I'm gonna come over there and pay off the rest of my furniture before, well, I've got this tax return." And I didn't think too much about it. I was like, "Okay, that sounds good. I look forward to seeing you." And he asked what time we closed, and I was like, "We close at 7 tonight." And I was supposed to leave at 6, but I wasn't going to tell him that. If I could avoid his freaking creepy ass butt, I was going to. Excuse my language. And, anyway, what color should I make this? And, anyway, he was like, "Okay, I'll see you later, Jillian." And I was like, "Oh, freaking hell, please let me be going home. Or let me already be gone from his stupid ass." I thought, okay, the guys can handle taking a payment from him, you know, blah, blah, blah. And so I left. I had to get home. I had to make cheesecake, which for those who don't know me, I love to cook, so making this homemade cheesecake was fun. Even though I was sore and tired from working all day, like I literally left 15 minutes before 7, so I'd been there almost all freaking day. I might as well have been there all freaking day. But anyhow, you know, I was tired. I wanted to go home. I had like one little errand to run. But after then, I could just go home, take a long bath, and soak, and, you know, get some biofreeze on the parts that needed it, and some lotion in some other areas, because I felt like I was drier than a lizard or a snake, because I'm secretly a V, which is like an alien creature that's somewhat like a snake person, basically. I'm a super nerd. And anyway, so I thought everything's cool. He's going to be paid for. He's not supposed to get a delivery until later this month because a few things were back ordered. I was going to double check today, actually. if he might could get a quicker delivery, because he canceled the tables, which were super mega back ordered. Like, not super mega back ordered, but they were back ordered like he would be towards April, towards the end of the month. Freaking heck. And so, if I could get it out to him earlier, I would. But I doubted it because of how those recliners have been here recently. They've, with COVID and everything, it's sort of like one of these things that we can't help. We have to tell you, like, oh, hey, it's been back ordered again. I'm sorry. But I was going to check that today. And then this morning, first thing I noticed was that Sugar Daddy had canceled his entire freaking order. I was like, oh, hell to the no. I was super mad. And normally I wouldn't have cared, but the fact that he was super creepy, I kind of really need for my numbers to improve. My last month's numbers didn't look good, and if I'm not good for 3 months in a row, I lose my freaking job because, yeah. And by God, I'm trying, okay? I can't force these nice old people to get furniture protection. Like, I'm just gonna... Like, I don't care to tell you about. I want you to get it because it is a good thing. But I'm not gonna force you to get it. Like our sister store, according to a customer, whether or not this was true, they forced them to get the account protection or whatever, and that's like super mega against the rules and or like law. And that's like company policy that we're not supposed to force you into having it. But apparently they had like just snuck it on there according to the customer, but I have a hard time believing that. But anyway, I wasted 6 hours of my time with you. Potentially more. You didn't give me that good of a sell for 6 freaking hours of my time. And not that I normally care about that, but the fact you were creepy person and stuff. I mean, he might come back and be like, yeah, I want to get a dining room suit and I gotta be nice to him then. I don't know. What do y'all think? I'm just so frustrated. I'm gonna have to rearrange the twistle-y thing. I want to make basically want to make wartime like a wartime memorabilia. I guess is what it is, but it's like COVID shot memorabilia. I don't know. I thought it would be a cute sticker for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to brand myself, not that I'm doing an effective job. 'Cause, I would love to be able to be a full-time artist and just stay at home and do whatever, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. I'd probably get sick of it too, but at least then I could be a master of my own fate rather than, like, I'm not saying I wouldn't have, like, a part-time job or keep a full-time job as a side or whatever, but at least then I would be able to say I'm actually doing what I love rather than, no, just do it part-time. And I don't even get paid for it 99% of the time. Wait, no. Yeah. Okay. Like, I get commissions every now and again, but they're not consistent. They're not... I don't know if you can hear Samantha snore, but it's so freaking cute. By the way, for those who don't know, I am open for freaking heck. I am open for commissions. $10 for a full body singular character. Anything else I really haven't really decided too much. If the character is not that complicated. I don't know, maybe another $5. If it's a complicated pose and or armor or something, it might be another 10. I think it would just depend. I don't know. I'm not good at branding myself or making that kind of decisions. I would love to be a full-time artist, but I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I like to draw, and or do crafts. So here I am on YouTube just doing the best I can to entertain folks and to try to make friends and exist. Oh, Lord. I hope you're all doing better than I am. I've been having a craptacular week, month, year, century. Oh, my God. I think I made one of my online friends mad, and I hope she's okay. I have no idea what the heck I did. She may just want to be left alone. I do that too. Not to that extent where I at least let people know that I'm okay and this is what's going on. But that's just me. Need to try and get back to sleep, but I wanted to get that off my chest. We're supposed to start asking people, by the way, as a company or as a store, we're supposed to start asking people why they don't want the extra stuff. And like, okay. And I've had more people tell me flat out, well, I just can't really afford it right now. What does that tell you? Hmm? Hmm? I don't know. I feel like anything that goes wrong down there right now, I'm being blamed for it. Like a customer called like a week ago or whatever to reschedule her thing. And, like, okay. And then she decided at some point or other to call today because, like, the chest or whatever came in damaged, and so my coworker had called her to let her know, like, hey, everything can be in except such and such, and it'll go with the rest of it. And she's like, okay. And again, I didn't think too much about that. And no, different lady. Anyway, when she had talked to me, she had wanted the 16th. Now, when somebody says they want to reschedule for whatever reason, I ask them why. A. B. I say, okay, you want it on the 16th, which is a whatever day that is. That's tomorrow. So, Tuesday. Yes, please. Okay, I've got you set up on the 16th, which is a Tuesday. They'll give you a call the day before with a 4-hour window. And they're like, great, thank you. So I repeat it 2 or 3 times. And anyway, no, don't do that. Come here. And she called today, returning the phone call. And I was like, yeah, hey, no, my delivery's actually supposed to be the 22nd or whatever day she actually wanted it. And they're like fussing at me like, oh, you should be blah blah blah, more careful, da da da. I was like, okay, I'm sorry, but I promise I did repeat whatever I said to her, and she confirmed that it was the 16th or whatever day I've had it set up for. And they're like, well, you still should be more careful, blah, blah, blah. And then 2 seconds later, almost exactly, they decide, no, it was the customer's fault because, the 16th doesn't sound anything like the 22nd or whatever the heck she wanted to change it to. I'm just getting a little bit fed up with... I work really hard to try and make sales. I work really hard to make a good impression and to try and make the customer happy. I work really hard to try and work with everyone else. I try to make sure tags get on the thing. I clean the I'm really the only one who freaking cleans the bathrooms. 90% of the time, I'm the one taking out the trash. At least half of the time, I'm doing the tags. Which I hate doing the freaking tags. And I don't know. This will be my first year there. I'll be a full year sometime later this month. And I'm just getting frustrated with it. No matter what I do, I'm not good enough. It's not good enough. It doesn't matter that you're working really hard and that we don't really have that many customers to begin with coming into the store right now, or they're not wanting to spend $10,000-ish with us. No, it doesn't matter. I feel like this is a tattoo. Or it could be a tattoo. I guess I don't really have a right to complain because at least I have a job. At least it's not super high risk in terms of getting exposed and stuff like that. Like, it could be way super worse. And, but right now my paycheck looks like crapola because, I'm not getting the sales. And, not only that, but, not only that, but, I've had a couple of cancellations, so I'm technically speaking in the negative this month, and it's just like, I can't win. I give up. Like, I really can't win. It's supposed to be a pun on words, because it's a shot to victory, not only... So, most shots here in America, they're going to be like 2 shots. And I kind of want bubbles, even though that would be not good to have bubbles in a vaccine. Just for visual interest. Like, I guess I could start looking for a side hustle, but I already don't have enough time on my hands to do everything I want to do. And right now, my aunt's gotta get her kitchen done and stuff. And what color should I make? Okay, let's make this freaking heck. I kind of want it to be red, white, and blue. sort of very patriarchal looking. I might sell these on Redbubble, by the way. I've got a couple of other designs. But we'll see. I don't think they'll do well, but I can at least freaking try. So this video is technically sponsored by my Redbubble. I guess. Oh no. Lord help me. I think I'll make the plunger and stuff like red and silver. And like make this silver kind of a blue tone. I guess I can make the vaccine like a different blue tone, like an aqua-y. I don't know what I'm doing. I just like to draw. Anyway, I think I'm gonna try to go back to sleep. Let me know what y'all think about my situation with Sugar Daddy. And maybe someday I'll do a more formal, like, story time about him. Particularly if he comes back or calls me back, like, my dude. For real. And maybe he's harmless, but, like, oh my god, he gives me the wheelies. Anyway, remember to like, subscribe, and all that good jazz.